A lot has changed in a year.
John Rahm has joined the Callaway staff.
As we welcome 2022, one thing remains constant. I always want to get better. I want to drive it further, hit it closer, be more creative, get up and down from anywhere, pull more putts. Win more. Win more majors. Be the best player in the world. That is what drives me. How can I do it? By going rogue.
Hello and Happy New Year, everybody. I'm Amanda Balionis here from beautiful Kapalua, Hawaii on the island of Maui. And I can't imagine a better place to kick everything off than right here in paradise for the Callaway 2022 product launch show. We have the biggest names in golf. We have our brand new products we're going to talk about and some surprises along the way. Let's go rogue. Joining us now to talk all things Rogue Driver, or drivers, I guess I should say, is Dr. Alan Hocknell. He is the head of our R&D for Callaway Golf. So tell me why we did not see just one driver, but 4 drivers.
Yeah, there are lots of different golfers, and they all have different problems that we solve more specifically than ever by being able to tune the performance of the driver to people who maybe fight a slice, or people who generate too much spin, people who need more help getting the ball up in the air, people who miss all over the face. That's the reason for having 4 specific drivers, so that people can get fitted more accurately than ever before.
I miss all over the face, so which driver is right for me?
You should get the Max model. That's the one that we think the majority of people should fit into.
Okay, there we go. And the players are absolutely loving it. They obviously are not having the same problems that we are at home, but what makes this driver so impressive to amateurs and the pros alike?
Yeah, a real combination of technologies focused on generating ball speed and therefore distance. So speed comes from the flexibility of the face, and we can control that using our jailbreak technology and our artificial intelligence design tools. And then we get stability in the driver by adding really significant external weight. This is an external tungsten speed cartridge. It allows us to put a lot of weight on the perimeter of the driver and protect ball speed in situations where you don't hit the center of the face.
All right, but don't just take Doc Hawk's word for it. Let's get the first impressions from a couple of Hall of Famers.
Hi, I'm Royce, and I'm here with the man that needs no introduction.
All right, so here at the test center with the new Rogue ST driver, I keep hearing what great things are coming. Huh. Wow.
That sounded so good.
Yeah, pretty optimistic now. Wow. Wow. I didn't expect that. Like, it's straight too.
Walk after that one. Yeah, there she is.
Hey, you might want to give it one of these.
I know, right there. I can flex on him a little bit right here. Oh, thank you. I'm gonna take this with me. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Get that back, Royce.
I can't wait to put this thing in play and hit nastier bombs.
Okay, so first impressions are one thing, but true commitment is another. And these two guys, we have a major champion winner, we have a gold medalist, and they have fully committed to the Rogue driver in the bag for 2022. So, Xander, we're gonna start with you. What did you like about the driver, and how quickly did you realize this is gonna be the one for me?
Yeah, first things first, you just put it down and you have a look at it. The new Rogue ST's got this sort of matte finish, this sort of weight in the back here. It's gold, and overall it's a very clean and sort of sleek look, which I really like.
John, what about you? When you first saw it, what were your first impressions, and when did you realize, all right, I'm going to commit to it?
Yeah, I mean, it's exactly what he said, right? The most apparent thing is it's a matte black driver. I've never used that before. You can see the carbon fiber in the back, which as a Formula One fan is something that I love.
Okay.
So, you know, having an aesthetically pleasing driver, something that you like when you look down before you hit it, is very important.
I know the R&D team right now is giving a little fist pump because you just compared the driver to a Formula One situation. Okay, no one wants to hear us talk anymore. They want to see you guys hit it.
Yeah.
So,
All right.
Xander, what's your preferred ball flight, and how does the Rogue driver help you with that ball flight?
Yeah, I mean, we always try to hit certain shots. John sort of favors a fade. I like to favor a draw. John can draw it and I can fade it. The biggest thing when we hit a driver is that the miss hit is forgiving. And I feel like, you know, it doesn't take many hits for me to know if a driver is good or not. And as soon as I sort of made one or two swings with this club, I sort of hit my little draw and I hit my little fade, and then I looked at the fitter and I was like, yeah, this one will do. So overall, you know, it's just got to be forgiving because, you know, distance is very important, but being really accurate is also important.
Yeah, nothing to say there.
Nice and boring.
It's a good thing it's a narrow fairway.
We trading off here, or am I hitting another one?
Go ahead, just do
All right.
another one. Show off a little bit more.
So the fitting process for you, Xander, is a pretty quick one, yeah?
It was funny, actually. We were there fitting at the same, or I got fit sort of an hour before John, and we're pretty similar. You know, he uses the same shaft in his driver, and the fitters are great, obviously. Yeah. And you know, you make one swing with a club, and if you don't like it, they snag that thing right out of your hand, and you know, they don't want us to get used to anything that we're not used to. So it's like as soon as John hits his driver, it's got to be a little baby fade, which is what I saw. You know, I was watching him hit it right behind. So he got into that driver in 15 or 20 swings, and it probably took me maybe 30 swings just to get used to. You know, there's so many different options on the head, so it took us like 2 or 3 different heads for me to get used to, you know, whatever I was gonna like. So it was seemingly an effortless change. Let's see if we can get a little draw here. All right.
There are people down there in the fairway. I'm a little concerned for them.
Keep those for the tournament, dude.
John, what about you? When you start to test a driver, how technical are you? How much are you looking at the numbers compared to how much you're just paying attention to the feel?
Yeah, I feel like he said a lot of it. There are certain numbers I want to see the ball coming at, right? It's always launch angle needs to be between 10 and 12 degrees, and I vary somewhere between 22 to 2,500 RPMs of spin. That's usually my ideal, right? And that's kind of what I'm looking for. So when I'm hitting a shot, I'm making my first few swings. If I feel like I make a good swing and the numbers are not within that window, I know something's off. Trying to get the speed slide over there.
Yeah, that's on it.
It's, you can really usually tell right away.
Yeah.
It's, I haven't changed my shaft in so long that I can feel right away on the very first swing if it's wrong for sure. If it's a good one, I'll be hitting a few more. And like he said, in the first few swings, if I hit the shot I want or make the swing I would like to make, and then the ball comes out on the window I like to see with the shape I like to see, then I'll go on and try to hit different shots. But the most important thing is your stock shot to be there first.
Okay, we're gonna send this thing off with John striping another one right down the middle. John Rahm, Xander Schauffele, they're going rogue, baby. So should you.
When we think speed, we think about speed tuning every aspect of the new Rogue ST drivers.
Really? I just think about hitting bombs.
Yeah, past him.
When we think total power, we think of our tungsten speed cartridge.
A what speed cartridge?
I don't know, but I like what it does.
When we think max distance, we think...
Oh, that's bomb!
With our fastest, most stable driver ever, there's only one thing you'll think about.
Nastier bombs.
Think speed. Go rogue with Callaway, the kings of distance.
Views simply don't get any better than this. Take it all in here at Kapalua. This incredible golf course, one of over 600 golf course properties managed by Troon. You can come tee it up right here and play where the pros play. Now, you just saw the debut of our driver commercial, and there was someone in there you might have been a little surprised to see because she is brand new to our family. Welcome, YUKA SASO, to Team Callaway. You broke onto this, you're a part of our team. What made you want to come and be a part of the Callaway family?
First, thank you. I was using Callaway
everyone might not know this, but when I was a kid, around 10, 11, that's when I started playing tournaments, and you know, I feel like I'm back, so thank you.
You're returning home. I love that. Now, I know you're a big basketball fan. We just saw reactions from Stephen Curry when he teed it up for the first time with his Rogue driver. We saw first impressions from Phil Mickelson. You're going to have the Rogue driver in your bag when you make your 2022 debut. What did you love about the driver?
It was pretty easy. Like Phil and Steph said, it goes further and straighter. It was an easy move.
It goes further, it goes straighter. John Rahm said the exact same thing. He said his goal for 2022, win more majors, and he thinks he can do it with this driver. Same goal for you?
Yes, win more majors.
That's it. YUKA SASO, part of Team Callaway. Welcome to the family. Thanks for being here.
Thank you.
We are back with the head of R&D for Callaway Golf, Dr. Alan Hocknell, Doc Hawk as we affectionately call him. And when I asked you, what club do we need to spend the most amount of time on during the launch show? You said the fairway wood. There's a lot of technology in this bad boy, so let's dive right in.
Yeah, there really is. The fairway wood sometimes doesn't get the credit it deserves when we're launching products, but this one is absolutely loaded with technology that leads to performance. Really excited to talk about it. So a fairway wood has a relatively shallow face, and we still need to make that face flexible in order to get ball speed. So we use our AI design technologies in a cup face design in order to get some of that speed. But we also need other things to help it too.
Yeah, this is where I ask the question I've been waiting to ask all week. I've heard that there is new technology that we have called bat wings.
That's right, bat wing jailbreak.
It probably is more technical than the name, but the name is memorable, so tell us about it.
It is. So we want that face to be very flexible, but we want the body to be very stiff, and we need that combination in order to get the most ball speed.
Okay.
So we stiffen the body in the heel and the toe here, and the things that we use on the inside of the head to do that are shaped like bat wings, therefore bat wing jailbreak technology.
I see. So instead of maybe hearing mashed potatoes on the golf course, maybe we're going to hear holy bat wings, Doc Hawk.
That would be great. That would be great. Yeah, so you have speed from those technologies, and then you also want to launch the ball correctly as well. So we've got a tungsten speed cartridge in the sole here that's going to lower the center of gravity and provide easier launch conditions without excessive backspin as well. That combination of launch conditions with that ball speed is going to make this fairway wood extremely long for all types of players.
Longer. We like that, right?
We
Especially
do.
us amateurs.
Yeah, and if you need help as an amateur, there's a draw model for max draw, which allows for shot shape correction. There's a low spin model if you're a more advanced player and you really need to take spin away. And I'm holding the max model here. We think this is the one that the majority of players will fit into. And what people really need to know that this max model is up to 10 yards longer than the Epic Max of just a year ago.
Just like we have 4 different driver options, we also are going to have 3 different iron options.
Correct.
Same technology, but built for 3 different types of players.
Yes.
So explain to me how this works.
Okay, so a bit similar to the fairway woods, the irons need to generate ball speed by making the face flexible. And we've used face cup technology in the past to do that. This has an enhanced face cup because it has a new steel alloy material in there, a 450 alloy, that is higher strength than before, that we can use in tandem with our AI design tools to make a more energetic face cup than ever before.
Okay.
The other thing that's in here is a lot more tungsten than we've ever put in an iron of this type. And that allows us, again, similar to the fairway, to control the ball flight all the way through the set. So your long irons do a different job from your mid irons and do a different job from your short irons as well. So there's a lot going on all the way through the set design with the combination of those 2 technologies.
So what set of irons would I use compared to a PGA Tour professional?
Yeah, so the tour professionals, they use some of them are blade type irons, some of them are forged cavity backs, and some of them even may try to use the pro version of the Rogue iron. So that's a more slender, configuration of the iron, and the technology there is really configured about consistency of shot making. They go for shots that more average players just don't go for. So we can configure the technology that way. Players more like you and me, well, we need a little bit more help.
Average. That was a very kind way of saying that, by the way, yes.
So we have a max configuration that we think the majority of people fit into, a slightly wider sole, more offset, a bigger blade, more tungsten used lower down in the head to help consistently launch the golf ball while still retaining enough spin to land the golf ball with accuracy and play a targeting game too.
It's funny you say where you can land the golf ball, because we did test out how the Rogue Max goes up against a PGA Tour player's gamer, and this game I like to call Mark versus Mark. Check it out. Okay, here with Mark Leishman, you have your gamer 6-iron. I have your 6-iron, that's the Rogue ST Max. What do you usually hit that ball? Or
187 yards.
187 yards. All right, you do that, and then we'll see how it goes with this. Woo!
Hit that pretty good. All right.
All right, and now let's see what you got with the Rogue ST Max.
You want me to put this like that?
Sure.
Good? All right. I hear these are pretty good. And hot.
All right, I think the difference is going to be a lot, but let's go see how far that Rogue ST Max went.
Very considerable.
Very considerable. Okay, Mark, this is your gamer 6-iron. You pured this shot. Like in tournament play, you'd be happy with this, yeah?
Yeah, I hit that pretty good. I'll probably need another 6-iron to get to the Rogue ST.
Yeah, Mark, you were 100% right. 72 yards, that's why you're the professional, and I am not. Very impressive.
Yeah, like I say, that was shocking how good that iron come out. If you're looking for more distance, I think the Rogue ST is definitely worth a shot.
Rogue ST Max, Mark Leishman approved. Okay, we saw those additional 72 yards from Mark Leishman. It is, of course, the club, but the golf ball plays a large part in it. And I know that your entire R&D team is so proud of the success that this golf ball had in the biggest events in the world, around the world last year. But as we all know, the R&D team, not complacent, you said we can do even better.
Yeah.
So talk to us about the bigger, better golf balls of 2022.
Okay, well, yeah, we're absolutely thrilled by the performance of the tour players and their achievements with the golf balls in 2021. We're also thrilled by the way the amateur players play with our golf ball. The Chrome Soft golf ball, the one you can buy in the red box, is a really unique golf ball, and people have seen that. It has tour-like performance around the green where people want control. It's a relatively low spinning golf ball with your iron, so it's great for distance, but we wanted to upgrade it, and we wanted to upgrade the speed of the golf ball. So it has a new hyper-elastic soft fast core.
Yeah, wait,
Quite
hold
a mouthful.
on. Yeah, dumb that down for me.
We're
What
going
does
to
that
keep
mean?
that one in R&D, really. It just means it goes faster.
Okay, we like that.
And that's great for adding speed and therefore adding distance on all the shots that you might want to hit with the Chrome Soft golf ball. We added that core also to the new Chrome Soft X and the new Chrome Soft X LS, so they also get a speed upgrade. And the tour players were saying, you know, that's an area of the game that they will always take an advantage, particularly off the tee. And additionally, we've worked on the greenside control that they really love as well. So how to make sure that the ball feels soft and has the sort of response on the short game that they're really looking for. And they really put that ball through its paces in testing, and we're proud that the ball came out looking that way.
What about the consistency of the golf ball? I think that was something that we heard a little bit about.
Yes.
And you guys paid attention.
Oh, yes.
And have solved that problem.
Yes, we've been focusing on something we've called precision technology for a while now. And that goes from a design philosophy of the golf ball right the way through to the manufacturing of the golf ball and the way that we control the quality of the golf ball. So in particularly when you're building golf balls, they're built in layers, and the concentricity of the different layers of the golf ball is critical to consistent performance. And we're controlling that like nobody else.
Concentricity, that's gonna be my word now of the day. But again, don't take our word for it. One of the best in the game in terms of short game and putting has now switched into the Chrome Soft X. Check it out. New year, same Kevin Na, same great short game, new golf ball.
Yeah.
This is exciting.
It is.
So when is the last time, have you ever changed a golf ball before?
Not since I've been on the PGA Tour. So this is my 19th season. So the first time in 19 years I'm changing golf ball.
That must mean you love it.
I do. I love it.
Okay.
I did a lot of testing. So I like to start from the green back.
Okay.
So I want to be able to be still good at what I'm good at, and which is short game. And chipping is what saves me.
Right.
And it's a strong part of my game that I want to keep that up. And I really like the way it felt around the greens and how it spun on these little 20, 30-yard shots. And when I'm short-sighted, I'm able to spin it and get it up and down.
So more control. I know it's a more consistent golf ball, Chrome Soft X. Everyone's really excited about that. How much do you pay attention to when guys are winning majors? Do you ever look through their bag and see what they're doing and how maybe you could?
Yeah, I mean, that was one of the questions that I asked is, so who's playing this ball? Who's won with this ball, and how is this ball performing? Because when the greatest are playing these balls and nobody's winning with them, there's got to be an issue. But if they're winning with these golf balls, there's something good about it, and that's why they're playing it and they're winning with it.
That's really interesting. I never would have thought, but you're a very detailed guy, right, when you go through. So I'm assuming you're very detailed when it comes to your testing of the golf ball. I think most amateurs out there don't think too much about what golf ball they're playing, but how important is it, and what was the testing process like for you?
I think it's the most important equipment in the bag.
Wow.
You know, I tell people you can add lead tape to or change settings on a wood or bend irons, but you can't add lead tape or change the setting on a golf ball.
Right.
So it's got to work for you throughout your whole game. And I start from the green back and my tee ball, and first I start in a simulator where there's no wind, you know, just a perfect lie off a mat, and I'll hit balls and I'll check every number, launch, spin, feel, ball speed, and they have to be within what I'm used to. And what is the characteristic of this ball throughout the set? And I felt like it was very similar to what I've been playing, what I'm used to, because I don't want to, even though this might be a great ball for someone else, it might not be a good ball for me. But for me, it's got to be similar to what I've been playing, but be better in some areas. And some of the shots where I tend to be a little too spinny, my miss hits when I thin it, it wasn't as spinny, so which was helpful on a miss hit.
We like that.
And I felt like on a short-sided short game shot, it spun just a hint more, which was good for a short game.
Okay, so I have been covering football. I've missed watching you around the green. So can you just do one thing for me?
Yeah.
In 2022, you're gonna be the first short game shot I see right off the green, and then you're gonna walk it in for me.
Ooh, you're asking for a lot.
Where's the putter? I know Kenny's over here with the putter.
All right, I'll give it my best.
I'll bring your putter with you.
All right.
Okay.
I knew it was a little
okay,
too
but then
much.
we gotta go. But then you gotta go lock it in.
Here you go. You can caddy.
Thank you so much. Sorry, I'm taking your job.
Flag must be out when I walk.
Flag must be out. I did not know this rule.
Foot, 2 feet.
Okay,
I did all right.
This is why we practice.
That's right. Oh, man.
All right, you got to do it one more time. We can't leave until we see a successful walk-in.
This is too short, but all right, there we go.
And there it is. Happy New Year, Kevin. Good to be back with you.
Yeah, it's great to be back. Happy New Year, everyone.
And now it's time for the world premiere of the brand new commercial for the new Chrome Soft golf balls.
Why do you play Chrome Soft?
It helps me win majors.
Same here.
I agree.
Yo, we want to hit those bombs.
Oh, like these?
And you?
I get way better consistency. And control.
There's just no ball that's better.
Chrome Soft. Better for the best. Better for everyone.
Joining us now to talk all things Odyssey putters, Taylor Gooch. And Taylor, you told me you're kind of a tinkerer out there. You'll change your putter 3-5 times a season, but I have a feeling the one that you have in your hands is going to stay in your bag for a little bit. The Try Hot 5K, you put it in the bag and won the same week. Tell us the story.
So I've been playing pretty good golf the few months leading up to it, and I was a putt here or there any week away from getting my first win, and so I was putting fine, but I just knew if I could make a few more putts, I could maybe get a win. And so The last tournament, RSM, Callaway guys were like, hey, we got a new putter coming out, give it a shot. And instantly when I put it in my hands, I was like, this is different. And I looked at them and I go, you guys think I'm joking, but I might throw this in the bag this week. So Wednesday that week, I went, hit a few putts with it with my caddy. We always hit these long putts at the end of the practice round, and I made a few of these long 50-foot putts. And so I look at them, I'm like, we're gonna give this a try. And so sure enough, we put it in the bag, and I've made a few more putts that week from those long distances, and we ended up with the trophy in our hands.
You said it's like a mallet, though, that looks like a blade, right? It's a blade that plays like a mallet. It's always good when you have that forgiveness that a mallet can provide. If it works for you, it is worth it for you to head over to odysseygolf.com and check out this new putter and so many more. But speaking of new, we have another new team member of Team Callaway, and that is...
Hey guys, Abraham Answer here, newest team member of Callaway. I am super excited to kick off the season here at the Tournament of Champions in Hawaii. Capped up my year with a win, my first win on the PGA Tour at WGC with a Callaway driver and putter in the bag, which really excited to join the team. The people that run the company out there are amazing, good friends of mine. They took care of me before I was part of the team, and now being part of it, it's gonna be amazing. I know I'm excited for the new stuff coming out. Got to test out some of the equipment. I'm really excited. It looks incredible, but the best thing is that it performs really well. So can't wait to try it out this in tournament mode.
Here at Callaway Golf, we love to innovate, not just with our golf clubs, but also with the way that we connect with you, the fans. So later this month, we're going to be launching a brand new TikTok channel. And here is a quick preview of a brand new show you are not going to want to miss.
See, now I had an option to interview you, or I could just shut up and just let you swing the whole time. And I think that if I just let you swing, it'll probably do better.
I think so.
They called me and said, yo, you want to come do the match? I said, of course, I love it. And my game was just not right.
I didn't take bro for the excuse type. I'm glad that we got to see that up close.
It's just interesting. Golf is just so different. I would never say anything to you in the league because you whoop my ass, you know what I mean? But if I had a teammate that was twice the size of you, maybe I'd get up in your grill, you know?
But you got your caddy though.
Have you seen him? He's shorter than I am.
I had no idea. And like my dad always says, yeah, we did the process. I dropped him off at the airport. He's like, I don't know if you made it to Moscow, Singapore, or Phoenix. I said bye, and you know, here we are.
I mean, I love to be in the hunt. There's nothing better than playing Sunday in the last group, playing against your peers.
Right.
You go down there and you have a chance to win. That's when pressure, and that's the pressure that I like.
Am I the only one who shows up to the range without peas?
I love basketball.
You love
Stephen Curry.
You gonna sing it for me?
You want me to sing it for you?
I mean, just a little, just like.
Hearts of fire,
hearts of fire. Come on, dog. You see me?
And here is the host of Range Talk, Roger Steele, someone I have been a fan of for a very long time. How many times have I slid into the DMs with a laughing, crying face to you?
Oh yeah, all appropriate.
Yeah, so, appropriate DMs, exactly. Yeah. So how appropriate is this show? Because we know it's going to be funny. What do you love about it?
You know, I think that it's very appropriate, and I just want to say that I'm thankful to Callaway for giving me the opportunity to chop it up with all of these people that are a lot doper at life than I am, you know. And you know, I wanted to get to know who they were, not just in their arena, but kind of like who they are off the course, you know, how they are around normal people, you know what I mean? And so this is a real good insight into some of your favorite athletes and entertainers, and it's gonna be a great show.
Who were some of your favorite that you're like, wow, I can't believe I get to do this?
Oh man, we spent some time with Steph. That was dope, you know what I mean? We had John Rahm, we had my new favorite golfer in the world, YUKA, come through. But I think that one of my favorite right now is my time with XANDER. I actually got him to sing a little bit. You know, you'll see how it goes when you get it on camera. You'll see.
I will say, I think you're going to be able to bring out a side of these players that we've never seen before, and that is what we need in the game of golf. So Roger Steele, so happy to have you a part of Team Callaway.
Thank you very much, Amanda.
That'll do it for us from Kapalua. We can't thank you enough for tuning in. To learn more about all these products, log on to CallawayGolf.com.